I read Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy, and honestly, this one stressed me out in the best and worst way, so let's go ahead and get into it. In the story, we follow Abe, who steps at a rest stop late at night and immediately realizes that something is off. There are cars outside, but no one inside. Or so he thinks. And after going into the bathroom, he ends up trapped. What starts as uncomfortable quickly turns into nightmare fuel. Most of the book takes place with Abe stuck in a bathroom, and while it sounds simple, it works. As he's trapped, both physical threats and psychological fears start creeping in, and things escalate fast. We're also inside Abe's head a lot, which means we learn about his past, his family, and how he sees himself, especially this idea that he's a coward who never goes after what he wants. That is something that comes back time and time again in the story. One thing I found really interesting was how he imagines his grandmother, even though their relationship is pretty awful. It adds this emotional layer that makes the situation feel a bit more interesting. For most of the book, I was hooked. The suspense, the horror, the psychological stuff, it all worked for me, but I'll admit, the last few chapters didn't quite hit for me and it completely lost me. It took a turn that I didn't really enjoy and I just, yeah. But like up to that point, it was definitely a gripping, tense horror thriller that I enjoyed. Again, up until that point. If you've read it, I would love to know your thoughts. And as always, happy reading.